Hello, remember that part I said about not showing you the really boring part of the process? I totally lied. This is the boring part. This image right here is what something looks like with about an hour and a half's work put into it. This is what a piece looks like with at least 30, I kind of lost track, but at least 30 hours work. On camera, it really doesn't look like that much of a difference at all. A painting isn't something like in a magazine that you flip through and never look at again. It's something that hopefully you'll get and enjoy and look at every day for years and years and years. So, you know, there has to be a lot there. Years down the road, you can look at something and be like, oh, I never realized that before, or oh, that's neat, how did I miss that? You know, so I really like to bury lots and lots of stuff in there. The downside is it's all really subtle things that aren't really noticed right away. It's only after you've spent a lot of time with a piece that you actually notice all the little bits of work that went into it. And I also think it's one of those things that only another painter would notice. I can go into a show and right away know if the painter hacked it out right away last minute, or if it was something that, you know, they put a lot of effort and labor and love into. So over the next 30 hours, I'm going to be working on this piece, adding tons and tons and tons of paint and supplies and time and just putting everything I have into this. And when it's all done, it'll maybe look 5% different than it does now. And again, when you're just walking through or flipping through or looking at a picture online, it all goes without being noticed. But a painting is something that's, you know, like a concert. It's best experienced live, not in a little box that big. So that's why it's worth it to put all these little extras in. Start with really quick dry brushing, follow that up by little bits of, you know, squirting the paint on from the plastic bags. Then I go with little thicker bits of paint, then more thick paint, and then slightly different colors of thick paint. I try to have at least a light, medium, and dark, and then a warm, neutral, cool version of each color. You have to have stuff in there that catches the eye and stays with you and keeps a piece entertaining over time, because right now this might look kind of interesting for like 5 minutes, but if you stare at it any longer than that, you know, you're just going to be bored with it. Where this guy, I'm hoping, you know, when you get your nose right up to it and really look, it'll be like, oh, you know. So yeah, that's the boring process that I'm not going to be showing you too much of, this video notwithstanding.